Alright everyone, welcome back to Don't Starve. What we're going to do is something a little bit different here, but with the help of Lotomy and his gigantic intellect. But seriously. We're going to see if setting the affinities with XSplit down to 2 instead of my 4 will help me with some of my frame issues. Now I could just not be an idiot and record at 720, but we all know it's really hard for me not to be an idiot. We're going to make a new world again. I apologize everyone that saw the last episode and was like, alright, we're kicking ass. But that new map generating algorithm is a little random. You know what? No, we're not. Screw it. We're going to make it hard on ourselves. Because that's what we like to do. Alright, so what did we get? We got rid of a lot of our flint last time. Fortunately, we got rid of all our bees. Alright, so we pretty much screwed ourselves out of being okay. Oh, well, no, we got rid of our armor too. Alright, yeah, screw it. Let's just make another map. I forgot that all 5 minutes ago that I actually did burn through that character pretty easily. Alright, default. Let's actually play Wilson for now to grow his beard in. And then also there's new items he can build. And then we can always switch over to Strongman when we start kicking some ass. But as always, thanks for showing up. And if you want to show up in the next one, feel free to follow my Twitter or the YouTube or Twitch. So you can be a part of the next Don't Starve episode. For those of you that actually care. And hopefully Demon will still be alive and his wife doesn't kill him for resetting the router on him, on her. Another thing too, Lotomy, is it'll be kind of difficult. It's dropping a little bit there. Is because of the game itself, it'll run a little clunkier. Nothing wrong with the game, but on top of the game being just CPU intensive and XSplit, it has issues sometimes. But overall, it's running fine. And like you said, if it really was bothering me, I could always not record with Fraps and just let it auto-record with XSplit, which I've done actually in every single episode that we've done of the Don't Stream, or Don't Starve stream. Oh, so you think throwing Fraps on a different affinity in itself should help it too? So I usually don't have issues with Fraps. Could actually probably turn off Fraps right now and see what the FPS is. It's not really that bad either way, but you know me, I like min-maxing stuff like this. Speaking of which, there's a lot of berry bushes. Fuck you, Gobbler. Get out of here. Get out of here! Rat bastard. Burn the weed plants in Don't Starve? Oh, no. I haven't run into many of them, except for like the intro scene. Nah, that wouldn't have been one of the things I would have thought of. You don't feel that that will hinder Fraps at recording at full quality, though, Lotomy? So that's the things. I always, if I ever have issues with stuff, I just upgrade. I usually don't fiddle around with the paging of memory, which I've actually done lately, which actually helped quite a bit, but I don't recommend. And affinities. Alright, well, here. We're gonna do a live testing. So we're getting what? 35? 35 to 50 when not moving. We'll Control-Shift-Escape, for those that want to get into Taskmaster quicker, Control-Shift-Escape is a lot faster than Control-Delete and going through it that way. We'll hit Fraps and turn it on to just CPU 2 and 3. The Fraps data, I'm going to do 2 just in case. Let's see what happens. It looks about the same. But as long as the computer doesn't blow up, I'm okay with it. Oh, bees are nearby. Nice. We also need to find flint, which actually we're really... Damn it. I keep hitting off screen. Oh, spider. Spider, go away. Is it, does it need to be lined up a little bit more? No problem, full man. Welcome to the stream, my friend, as always. Yeah, if it's really messed up, then I'll just cut the episode and fix it. Just start anew. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, not gonna stream too long today, but I wanted to stream at least a little bit. All of you lovelies, all you guys that help me out and help me set affinities and draw stuff and watch my streams, give me tips, and laugh at me when I die. Which happens seemingly a lot. They've added a lot of stuff, Full Ice. Because I wasn't even really around when the Krambus update happened. But now that they have the Spider Queens and stuff, jeez Louise. It seems like the low-level spiders, just the regular spiders, are a little easier now, too. I don't know if that's just me or not. Like, they don't seem to be as dangerous. But now that there's the warrior spiders, maybe that's why. Also, the level 1 spider nests don't spawn as much. Yeah, no problem, Full Ice. I'm actually just going to do another small episode of this Don't Starve. Take a small break, and then maybe stream some multiplayer games with everybody, and then head out for the night, too, so. The new map is really nice. I really like the new map. We really need some flint. Straw hat. Yeah, might as well. There we go. The new map is amazing. Very crisp, very colorful, easy to tell. Your main character being highlighted in red is nice. In fact, you can save at any time. The new epic combat music and the Dawn music's really cool. It depends on the game, Lotomy. I can pull hundreds and hundreds of FPS to right now 30. So it's a CPU thing. It's just XSplit being inefficient. Like, that's why I'd love to find another software that could maybe stream more efficiently, or that would work with mine better. Ooh, nice flint. We really need flint. Build a pickaxe. It's a i5 2500K, 3.3 gigahertz quad core, but it's up to a. So I've OC'd it to 4.2. Alright, Flint! We need you. Full Ice, did you try the new map generating algorithm? It just like randomly generates stuff everywhere. Alright, getting back to where we need to be. We actually probably should get some morsels because we're getting a little low on our hunger meter. Unfortunately, not playing Wolfgang. Everybody else can't hold out as long without food. Really? A lot of stuff spawned for me. It'll actually be in the episode that we just recorded before this. But nothing was, it was just like, it would spawn a little bit of everything on the area. So it was too hard to, like I can't find like probably a good area for stuff. What, Lotomy? Yes, yes. XSplit uses a lot of, it's very CPU intensive, doesn't efficiently use your CPU. So if you're playing a game that is also CPU intensive, you're going to run into issues. Unfortunately. God, the new map is so awesome. Yeah, definitely Full Ice. Definitely. I just happened to get lucky, which, you know, is not really a big surprise. Since I seem to always get lucky with stuff like that. But in the same extent, you know, I think it'd be easier to play on the regular one just because you know, there's a chance of us finding, you know, a nice good pasture land with beefalo or, you know, stuff like that. Oh, yeah, I know a lot of me. That's part of the reason why I bought a capture card there for a little while. Alright, let's go over here and grab these berry bushes. That's the thing. To me, it's like, oh, well, you know, it's just because of XSplit or just because it's a CPU-intensive game. I hate those reasonings. It's like, sure, that's the reason, but it shouldn't be like that. So a lot of times, I'll try my darndest to fix it, but sometimes, you know, whether it's, or let's say a computer company just needs to update their software. There's not a whole lot the actual player itself can do. You just gotta wait, and I hate that. Oh! Hey, we hit it! Come on! That's bullshit. We need to eat. Alright, so... I know nothing about Krampus at the moment. Is it a lot like Krampus from Binding of Isaac? I'm assuming that's where the name's coming from. Of course, the spider nest right where I'm about to set up camp. Okay, we need to, let's roast some berries. And just in case, let's not push it. Let's get the fire going first. Of course, we're going to start burning stuff. Yeah, I don't even have the blow dart before, so I want to make sure I get that as well. Bring it on, spiders. I'm ready for you. Might as well build some armor. Oh, we need 2. Everything if at all possible. That's really the reason why I don't normally record with fraps for the game, because right now what's only going to be recorded is the actual game. Because if I just wanted to record the actual game, I would just record it fraps. I wouldn't do it live. Because the whole idea of to do it live would now be to involve all of you, which these 2 episodes won't have the chat now because I'm using fraps to test out. Huh. Alright, Full Ice. Yeah, I really should. The reason I try not to do it that way is because I like the idea of being able to start and stop when I want, and then also better quality. But I could always use Aero Desktop and record the desktop that way and then set everything up that way, but it's a pain in the ass because then you guys wouldn't see it as well. So the best thing to do these live things where to upload them to then YouTube, excuse me, is the best way to do it is just recording it through XSplit. Problem is then you got to start. Sure, definitely. The one thing about being able to record it with the Aero Desktop, and then you guys can see everything too, is I'd have to play everything windowed, which isn't a bad thing. But I would just put everything on my one main screen. The nice thing about that though is you guys would be able to possibly see chat that way. When you maximize it, because it would all be under the one stream. The downside to that would be at maximum you still wouldn't be able to type without a text computer. But I mean, it would technically be better than what it is right now. So I don't know. Maybe I'll try that out. It'd take me a little while to learn how to play things in windowed, because I would be clicking outside of it probably pretty often and screwing stuff up. That would be probably the one main downside, and possible frame rate issues. Games are better about it now, but back in the day when you played stuff in windowed, it usually lowered frame rate and stuff. Don't have to worry about that as much now. Sorry, did you play Ness on LoL sometime? Yes. I used to, I won't say main him, but I used to play him often top lane. Didn't you have a full version? Full version of what? XSplit? Yes, I have a full version of XSplit. Man, the new map looks amazing! I'm so easily impressed. I like Nasus a lot. The problem with Nasus, though, is he is a little bit of an older character, so some of the newer characters just do things a little bit better than him. But my main thing with him is, since I'm kind of a conservative player, being that he is a melee and farm-intensive character, you're going to get pushed out of lane if you're not aggressive sometimes, or if you have an overly aggressive, maybe a ranged or CC character you're up against. I think he's great, though. If you can have a team that'll let you farm up and not throw games, and not go 4v5 before you get pretty strong, you can come into the later game and wreck people. I mean, I'd take on people like 1v3 pretty darn easily. The problem is, the average team doesn't realize that you need to farm up your Q, and you need to make sure you're last hitting it to farm it. And yes, Spirit Train Simulator is on sale. Get your trash. And if you can't get the time to farm up your Q properly, you're not going to be overly useful. So he's a good character. I feel he's just kind of situational. He's not always going to be a great character every game. Unless you're good. I mean, if you're better than me, then hell yeah. I mean, you probably won't have any issues. Same thing like Tryndamere. Tryndamere can be played top, and he used to be played top a little bit more when I first started. I just get pushed out of lane pretty hardcore with him. Oh, you can solo against Vi pretty far? Huh, interesting. Well, that's the thing. Like, to me, a York would probably dominate a Nasus, I would think. Once again, though, player skill makes a big difference. But yeah, seeing those big, massive damage numbers, just queuing people in the face is just hilarious. Or when you finally do go into your ult and people just flee, that's good times. It is definitely good times. All right, so we're gonna come up to our day 3 nighttime. Hey, what's that, Quenneth? How goes it, buddy? Having a good day, I hope. We're actually set up pretty well right now, all things considering. I think the only thing I really want right now, which is okay. The problem is you can't tower hug forever if you need to eventually. If you keep letting the waves push up on your tower, it's going to take you too long to clear the wave, and they'll be able to start poking you more and more. So you eventually need to be careful. That's why, like, for top lane, I'm a big fan of someone that can clear waves pretty fast, too. I'm doing good, Quenneth. We're actually recording a little bit of Don't Starve right now. Unfortunately, without the chat this time around, because I'm trying fraps just to try something a little bit differently. But maybe if everybody's cool with it, I'll switch back over to the XSplit version of doing it, and we'll record one last episode with chat, because I actually am a big fan of having you guys involved in my YouTube stuff. Trying to work out. Okay, well, hey, that's great, man. I love that, but just start light, man. Don't hurt yourself. Do not want you hurting yourself. And then hopefully chat's a little easier to read for you guys now. Streaming at 1080p should make everything a lot clearer, including gameplay. And I don't know, my luck's hitting off or something, but this is a pretty good start, I feel. Yeah, because that's the one thing is my buddy Spirit actually put it really well. Top lane is about who has the bigger balls, who has the bigger machismo. Can you go up there and push that person kind of into submission to fear you so you have the time to go up there and farm? Because if you're constantly playing back, a lot of times they'll stay aggressive, and it's a weird fight. Whereas to me, bottom, I don't know, they're all similar to chess or checker matches, depending on, I guess, which lane you're at and how you play. But, like, for me, mid lane's really easy. If I pick Ryze, I just get to bully the other person constantly. Whereas, like, bottom lane, I'm more conservative. I don't know. MOBAs are very interesting games. I think there's a lot of added complexity in those games that people don't give it credit for. But in the same extent, I also don't play a lot of MOBAs anymore because they're gigantic time sinks. There's just no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Those games are just huge time sinks. Alright, so what do we want to do today? We're still looking for... I want to find a good area with beefaloes. What's up, Demon? Oh, that's the point with NASA's... Yeah. Wait. Q got buffed? What'd they do to it? Because that's... depends how you play him, Demon. I don't think he would be a bad mid. Depends how you build him, too. Kog'Maw's a good character. That W tears things up. And his ult if you can hit well with it. Okay, I kind of want to find a beefalo area. Yeah, I noticed you had a video up the other day with who were you playing? Who were you playing mid? 2+ damage to 3+ damage. Spirit Fireworks now immediately after laying it down. Wow. That would be fun to start playing Nasus again and test it out. I like Nasus. I've always liked Nasus and always wanted to play Nasus as my Steam exploded right now. But I really like Nidalee too. I think Nidalee's a great top and mid, even in bottom lane. Ooh, Steam freaked the hell out there for a second. Oh, nice, a train. We can get rid of 2 monster meat, sure. Feeling I'm not going to be finding beefalo down here. Uh-oh! He spoke too soon! Beefalo! Nice. Nice. Well, looks like this will be a place to set up shop. I should have put it there. Nah. Tenchi, you idiot. What do we need for Science Machine? Rocks. Nice, man. That's awesome. Ooh, a Mandrake. Those are exceptionally good to have. I need to build him a little more offensive. I used to build him too tanky, and it was great. It actually worked out really well. It just made the early game a little harder. Wow, a second Mandrake. Holy hell. Wow, this is a great... Look at this. This is a great map. I like it. A bunch of graves, a bunch of speeders. We have our beefalo area that we're just about to settle on into. I just need to get a few more rocks. We have a lot of berry bushes. Oh yeah, Q, a farmed up Q on Nasus can not only tear apart enemy players, but also structures. Cooking up mandrakes, but don't they give you a lot of research, like 80 to 100? I mean, like, it's pretty good to do that. So I know they full heal you too, I believe. Let's drop our Science Machine. I don't know, for whatever reason I always put them on the right. Yeah, it tears people apart. Now, to get to that part, it's hard. You can also CC Nasus and pretty much negate any ability for him to do anything useful. So it's all how you play him and play against him. Okay, let's try and make this a little more organized this time. Make it pretty. Not that I really care, but I mean, see if we can make something slightly nice for once. Shoot. She's gone from top to bottom. Okay, right. I already fucked it up. Yeah, NASA's just a cool character, I think. Actually, it's funny. I actually like my original way of doing the little quarter circle on the side more than I do this current version of the bushes. But anyways, everyone, thank you for watching another Don't Starve stream. I'm kind of without the stream these last couple episodes, but we're going to do one more episode in just a little bit. We're going to revert back to the XSplit recording version, and that way we'll be able to see the stream and all that good stuff again. So everyone, I'll see you next time. Sub love. Have a good day.